Yeah.
Waiting.
Mm.
Wow.
We should be live.
Yep, we are now.
Yeah, it says live.
Yeah.
Right, who's going to start then?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been busy.
Yeah, it's great to see you both.
You too.
Yes, well.
Yeah. We're all live and kicking.
Just about.
That's the main thing these days.
Yeah.
Do you guys get hay fever at this time of year?
No.
No, I'm not so bad.
Lucky.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, but I do get it.
Well, it's British summertime at last, isn't it? So we got an hour back on you, David, haven't we?
I was thinking about that. I thought it was October and April when the clocks changed. Is it March and September?
Yeah, they changed.
Or was it April 1st? Yeah, that's why I was confused. I thought it was an hour later.
Mm-hmm. We've got Ben, Mal, Paul.
So who's out there? Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat?
Yeah.
Hi, Ben. I told you guys that I'm finally going to see the film at the cinema, April the 16th, which is what, 12 days away. Yeah, a week on Thursday I'm going.
Yeah.
Right, that's some time, isn't it? Before...
Well, that's not even the official release. That's not coming out until May the 15th. And I found out today that it's actually going to be shown in IMAX right here in the prefecture where I live. It's about an hour's drive away, but I'm going to go and see it in IMAX as well.
I see the Japanese advert for the film is on Elvis International News website now.
Elvis International what?
You know, the Elvis International Network, where they put up the latest news.
Oh, right.
We've got the Japanese advert.
Yes.
Film advert.
Right. Okay, yeah. I don't sort of check in to these sites every day. Just every once in a while I'll have a look. I'll check that out, yeah. I can sort of see the comments really in small letters in the bottom corner here. Paul, Steve. Oh, they've gone now.
Sorry, I took them off. I was trying to get the larger comment. Let me...
I think I can see them on my screen if I... Oh, here we are. Yeah, there's loads there now. Yeah, I can see them all. Right, well, hello, everyone.
Is that better?
Wish it would come to the Outback. Have you not seen it then, Paul?
Yeah, so I guess it's a good topic to start with, isn't it, Epic? Yeah, why did they release the CD and then holding back the vinyl?
Who knows?
I don't know. Vinyl sales have been that big, would it have made much of a difference? I don't know.
I don't know. There's three versions, isn't there? You've got the black vinyl, you've got the coloured Amazon, and then you've got the Graceland special, haven't you? So I've got all three on order.
All right, so they haven't come out yet, then?
They haven't, no.
Right.
What, can anyone remind us the date the vinyl's meant to arrive? Speaking
of reminders, I want to ask this now before I forget. Maybe you guys know, or maybe someone in the chat. In the mid-'60s in America, they reissued a few singles, didn't they? Like Gold Standard series. And they had, I think they had different covers in some cases. Does anyone know if those Gold Standard singles were in stereo, as in electronically reprocessed stereo?
I've got them somewhere if I can remember where they are.
But yeah, if anyone knows, let me know. Because some of the Japanese ones which came out about the same time, they are in stereo, whereas the original 45s were obviously in mono. So I was just curious about the American ones. I don't suppose it would say on the label. Might be able to tell from the matrix on the run out area.
Yeah, I'm probably the wrong person for singles.
I've got
Yeah,
them
you're not much of a single.
where I don't know.
Singles man.
Yeah, well, I mean, going back to my original collection, it was all singles and EPs, and then LPs, and then cassettes. But when I sold most of my original collection, I decided to start again with the singles. Was too much, because there's just too much other stuff that I still want and keep collecting. I think I've got about 50 items knocking about here that I've picked up this year.
Right.
It never ends. Right, so it looks like the vinyl, we've got May and we've got April, probably the different coloured versions. Yeah, maybe it's a manufacturing problem these days. I don't know.
When does it stream? Are they holding it back for when the streaming comes on?
I thought streaming was meant to start around about now.
Right. Or the DVD, maybe Blu-ray.
Yeah, I don't want to stream it because I want to buy. I'll buy the DVD and the Blu-ray and the 4K.
Whenever I say DVD, I get a comment that I'm an old man because I say DVD and it should be Blu-ray.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
DVD when I mean Blu-ray. It's the same size. It does the same thing. It's a DVD.
David, why are we not naked?
What's that? What's it?
David says, "Morning, fellas. Why are you three not naked?" I don't think you want to say that.
I've been holding back a little bit recently, so that's probably why I've still got some clothes left.
Yeah, I've cut back a bit, which has been very difficult because I've seen a load of stuff I want. But
what's that white band, man? Hi, guys. They're good quiff. Right.
Yeah. Well, Eddie's definitely not talking about me.
Yeah. My hair's got a mind of its own. My last job in England, when I was working at a bank, and went out for a drink with a few colleagues on my last night before I came to Japan, actually back in 2003. And one of the guys said to me, he says, "David, can I ask you a question?" He says, "Why does your hair look different every day?" Oh no, he said, "Why do you have a different hairstyle every day?" I said, "I don't. It just falls the way it falls."
Yep.
You're just a master of disguise, aren't you? We'll have to get you one of them glasses and noses like Double Trouble.
Pince nez, is that what they're called? My wife calls it my junk. What do yours call your lifetime collections? Well, my wife's quite understanding, as I've said before, because she's a big book buyer, so she can't say anything really.
I think mine is, do you really need any more?
Mine just calls it Elton John to wind me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Why have you bought another Elton John record?
You are a star.
Have you got any more? Have you got any more Elton John items to add to your collection since the one I sent you?
No, that's still unique. It was such a unique gift that I don't think I can beat it, really.
So it didn't inspire you to go back and
I haven't played it. I haven't played it.
Right.
It could be unique, very valuable sometime in the future. Totally unplayed.
Yeah. Well, there are. Well, I don't suppose anyone has seen it, but it's like a little CD version in a mini LP type package, and those are really popular CDs actually. Not just Elton, but other artists too. Can you remember, Daniel? What's that question about? Oh, Elton John song. Yeah, yeah.
Elton John.
Daniel, yeah, I could sing it if you like.
No, don't. Thank you to everyone that's mentioned that I'm looking good. I've been feeling really well lately. Not had any problems, so fingers crossed.
Yeah. You're looking very formed in your
black. Looking good. Isn't Daniel your song, or are they two separate songs?
You see how Elton takes over the conversation?
Yeah.
He's that good, you see.
What I would suggest, apart from Elton John, if anyone wants to go back through David's videos and go right to the beginning, he does a superb Bob Dylan Heartbreak Hotel.
Oh, right. That is very early, yeah.
So you're going to say if you want to go back to his videos and review his hairstyles.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
Every video will be different, yeah.
You used to do quite a few sing-song videos.
When you get to the end of this live stream, it'll be different again.
I put them on the car once while I was driving. I was just listening to them all, and it was quite amusing.
Oh, apparently, epic streaming from Monday. Yeah. White Van Man says, epic streaming from Monday.
All right.
No, it won't be streaming here. Well, I guess not, because it's not even been released officially yet here. May the 15th it comes out.
Yeah.
Patricia, good afternoon.
Patricia, hello.
Beal Brad. All right, Beal Brad.
It sounds really good, Paul. I'm going to finish off the second video this weekend. The problem was my amplifier didn't have a built-in phono stage, so then I had to get a phono stage to add into my system. But it's all set up now. I'm gonna give it a good play. It sounds good. I've just played one track so far, but yeah, I was really pleased with it. And yeah, I ended up buying it.
Hi, Sean, if you're still there.
What a surprise. Sean, hello.
I think he might have gone by now, though. He said he's on his way out.
Oh.
And happy Easter, if you're still here, yeah.
Well, I've decided to learn to play the guitar.
Has it got real strings on it?
It has, actually. I don't think it'll make any noise. It makes a little noise, but...
Do the tuners actually move? the machine heads?
No.
How many times did you watch Epic? We've been asked.
No.
I saw it a couple of times.
3 times in IMAX, 4 times at the Ordinary Cinema, and many, many, many times
in Russian.
In another way, yeah.
David, yeah, I'm just outside Leeds. Little place called Cleckheaton, and then I'm in a sub village called Drub.
There was a young lass killed in Gomersall a few days ago, wasn't there? Poor kid,
yeah,
16-year-old.
There's been a fair amount of it around West Yorkshire. Don't know what's going on with them.
It's gone downhill since I left.
Coincidence?
Would you regard the non-film tracks on the Loving You album as bonus tracks, fellas? They weren't obviously promoted as bonus tracks, but you could think of them as bonus tracks, I guess.
Yeah, because it was sold as a soundtrack album, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
I think they just hadn't thought up the name bonus track.
That's right, yeah.
So I think all side 2 was non-soundtrack, wasn't it?
Right,
To be honest, that's my favourite side of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Non-soundtrack.
We missed all that, Adam, because you froze. What
Did
you
I?
say?
Sorry. I said side 2 is my favourite side of the Loving You album.
All right.
I really enjoy those tracks.
Yeah, me too. But I wouldn't say it was any better or worse than side 1, though.
I mean, side 1's full
Pretty
of
good.
classics. I tell you what, I would have liked for them to do the same with Jailhouse Rock and put a soundtrack on there and some studio tracks. And that would have been another number 1 album, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure that they would have had enough songs though at the time. Bonus songs.
They should have kicked him back in the studio and said, "We need a few more." He could always pull out classic tracks to record R&B and stuff like that, couldn't he? And he was sounding so good then, wasn't he? And the band and everything.
Yeah.
What do you think of the FTDs, and do you have them as well? I've got a few. I think we've all got some. Adam, maybe you've got a full collection, as I recall.
Yeah, I've got the complete set. Yeah. And some pretty nifty books.
Seen them somewhere.
I've nearly finished them. I've read them page to page, and I'm down to about 8 pages now. I just like to keep picking them up and having a read.
I've been selective with FTD. I've bought the things that I think are essential. As much as I would like to have all the live concerts, I don't think you really need them.
The concerts and the sessions, what I get.
I stopped at one stage with the soundboards, and then in late, a few years on, I've then gone back and bought a couple and thought, oh, they were pretty good. I missed them, and then I got the completist bug again. I do that all the time. It's like a couple of recent pickups, the MRS. It's all stuff I've got, but I quite like the deluxe book.
Yeah. I think they're reissuing that Hawaii concert, aren't they, on MRS in the cheaper version?
Yeah.
Oh, with the Camden stuff they do.
Yeah.
I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I
get them if I haven't got the originals.
Yeah.
Speaking of Camden, we know how many times they repackaged the Camden albums over and over again. I saw this and I couldn't resist it, even though
I've seen that, yeah.
100 times. So it's the 3. It's a legitimate release. So I've bought them again.
It's a little fold-out packet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
The thing is, you could get all those 3 albums on one CD and still have about 20 minutes left.
True, yeah. But it wasn't.
Well, this week I picked up this and this.
Oh, wow.
2 Camden box sets. They're obviously bootleg.
Yeah.
Imports.
Just shows them again, Adam. I didn't really get a good look. Are they the later Camden? Oh, yeah. Those are the later ones, aren't they? Sort of 78 onwards.
Yeah. I just saw it and thought, oh, why not? It's a
nice all
little
separate discs as well.
Yeah, it's a little booklet. Little poster. And then you get all the carded albums.
They look all right from here.
Yeah, they're not bad little sets. I wasn't out looking for them, but saw them and
Why not?
picked them up from Chris as usual.
Mm.
Where are we up to with the comments? I've lost track of a few.
Yeah, there was a comment about a guitar which I wanted to have a look at or talk about. Elvis's double neck guitar. I think where is it now?
Yeah, I'd like to go back to one
David
of
Love.
Mal afterwards.
Burns documentary. Well, didn't Elvis have two double neck guitars? There's the one that he's playing in California Holiday or Spin Out, and then there's another one which he uses, I think, around. Didn't he have a double neck guitar in Easy Come Easy Go as well? Pretty sure I've seen two different guitars.
Can't remember.
I know the guitar that he's talking about in California Holiday. It's not a Gibson. See if I can find it. I can't get my hands on it. Ah, here it is. This is the one here, isn't it, that he's talking about? That is a Gibson. That's definitely a Gibson. But I'm the one on the back. That's a Burns on the back. That 12 string.
Right.
I can't see what it says on the headstock. That could be what he's talking about. But the one on the front there, the double neck, that's definitely a Gibson.
The Camden box sets that I picked up, I got them from the Elvis shop in London. But Mal was asking about the sound quality on the final concert. Has anyone got it? Yeah.
Which final concert? You mean
the latest FTD?
It's not come out yet, has it?
Yeah, I know.
It's not out yet, is
I know it arrived in the UK this week.
Oh right.
Wow.
Is
Eddie still there? Did you get it, Eddie?
Was Eddie here?
He was earlier. If anyone's going to pick it up, he'd have it first. My copy's on the way.
Yeah, they tend to arrive here in Japan about a week later. So
right,
that's great. Looking forward to getting that. Do we know the sales figures for FTD? I don't think so. Don't think they've ever been published, have they?
No.
It's noticeable that the things like the GI Blues box still is available. It hasn't sold out.
Oh, really? It was 2000, wasn't it? 2000 limited edition.
Yeah, so, you know, the market isn't as big as we'd like to think.
It's quite an expensive sort of luxury set, though, isn't it? I guess sales for those are less.
I don't think the music on there really helped as well, because it was pretty much already available, wasn't it? Apart from a couple of instrumental tracks.
That's why I didn't get it.
Yeah,
why I didn't get it.
Mm.
I think the big bonus with that was you got it all in the right order.
Right.
And without the edits, because on the classic albums they splice stuff together. So you might have take 2 and 4 together and miss take 3. So it was, even if it was very short.
Yeah.
So I'm quite.
I think take 3 was there. if there was a tape 3, it was there somewhere. It may not have been between 2 and 4, but it would have been somewhere else maybe on a different volume, because they had two different volumes in there.
Yeah, but if take 3 had been a full version and take 2 had been a full start, I didn't want it as a full start for take 4.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So having it in proper running order was really nice to listen to.
Right.
But I can see why some people won't be interested. Yeah. David mentions the final bow. It's funny. That last concert's been released 3 times this year.
Right. I wonder why. Maybe they just, well, they can, I suppose. That's why they're doing it. Yeah. Maybe they're just sort of taking advantage of the promotion, the hype for the FTD.
But has there been any improvement?
Have you got any of the other ones, Adam?
Yeah. I've got about 4 or 5 versions of it.
I've got an old LP. I think it's called The Final Years or The Final Days.
Right.
That's the last concert.
Yeah. I think the final bow box set was the first time I got it on vinyl.
Apparently there is a soundboard. Somebody has it.
I've heard that too, but when it eventually gets released, who knows?
And in private hands, I suppose.
Yeah. And the thing is it complete? Because all the soundboards we've had from 77 on the FTD series have all been part shows.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a shame because, you know, it makes them a bit patchy to listen to, doesn't it? I'm glad we got them though.
So what other new stuff have you had then?
Oh, what about you, David? Do you want to? Have you got anything new?
Not much really. I've got what have I got in recently? I showed you my my Madison Square Garden cassette on the collectors group, Facebook group, and I also found this one here as well. It's a Japanese cassette. So 2 for 1. Maybe you can see that's the way it is, and on stage, just the tracks on the back. This one's 1986. So yeah, they started doing that later on. You know, putting 2 albums on one tape like that. That's one of the most recent things I've got.
It's quite rare, but I actually picked up a cassette this week. It's not a rare album, but a still sealed version of Where No One Stands Alone.
All right. Where was that made? In Europe?
Must have been. I've not even had a chance to look at it yet. Been away, yeah. Print's so small on that.
Can't read it.
Yeah.
Do you not buy any cassettes, Steve?
Yeah. I've limited myself to the original orange paper label UK cassettes. It's such a vast field, and I'm pretty close to getting them all.
Well, these, you know how soon they stopped making the paper labels in overseas cassettes. This one I just said was 86, and they've still got the paper labels.
Oh, nice.
They only started using those non-paper labels, you know, printing straight onto the cassette right towards the end, late 80s, I think.
I think a couple of releases that I've been waiting for to come out.
Yeah.
The latest Gravel Road.
That's a very nice.
The same 2 concerts that's on. Well, the same Same music that's on the original album.
It is, but they've taken away all the comments, the fans' comments, and put it in a concert order. So,
speaking of those comments, I had a fan comment going around in my head actually, and I can't remember whether it was on "That's the Way It Is" or Elvis in concert. So maybe you guys can tell me. It's a woman, kind of a middle-aged woman, and she says something like, "He's a good, clean boy." Which film did that come from?
I think that is in concert.
Is it? Yeah.
Don't you say he's a fine, clean fella or something?
Fella, that's it. Yeah, he's a
yeah, nice.
That does look good.
And you get the badges with it, the personnel badges, which they always put a lot of effort into these releases. You getting the colours right, and it's almost like a cottony feel, like a textured.
We have a grave visitation from Ireland. I've done a video the other day of Elvis Presley's ancestors' grave in County Wicklow. Who's that then?
Is that in Memphis, County Wicklow?
That's the poster.
That's in Ireland.
Ben's asking about the CD Camden box sets. I think Adam said he got them from the Elvis shop in London.
Yeah, play loud.
They do a very good job.
Oh, it's
Really well presented.
It's proper quality, everything, you know. Books. So good. Yeah, I'm hoping to give us a play tonight. And it's nice that they've put Unchained Melody on it.
Right. So what does that set cost, Adam?
I think it retails around about 99.
What's happened? Oh. I'm back.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, Beatle Brad almost went to the Indianapolis concert.
Oh, you got it.
His parents wouldn't let him go.
Right. Is the venue still there? Do you know? Who was it who said that? I can't see the comment now. Oh, there it is. All right, it's Brad. Yeah.
Brad, yeah.
Are you not in Indianapolis anymore, Brad? Yeah, go out and buy some Elvis stuff, Beatle Brad. If anyone doesn't know Beatle Brad's channel, he's a Beatles guy, but he also does some Elvis videos every now and again.
That's another collection that cost me quite a bit. The Beatles box set. I'm just currently playing the anthology set on vinyl.
Oh, did you get that new one?
Yeah. Yeah. I get them all. I enjoy the Beatles stuff as well.
Yeah, I've got a few, but I don't collect them seriously.
I have picked up something new. So the question is, what album is this?
It's not that Peruvian copy of Elvis's Golden Records Volume 3, is it?
It is.
I
I had to have it.
I only know that because I've got it. With the funny, yeah.
You did that. I love the mixture of on stage and Fun in Acapulco on the back.
Right.
I love things like that. The quirkier, the better.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There you go. That's my copy of it.
Hey, you got that quick.
Well, it was lucky. I know where my non-British, Japanese, and American records are, so I was just able to get my hands straight on it. Just got
Yeah, here's one for Beatles, Brad. I got it on CD. Yeah, the newer anthology. I got it on CD for the car and LP for normal listening. Did anyone get
problem, Brad? Yeah, I'm sure Brad's got that.
Yeah.
Anyone get the what? The liquid vinyl.
Yeah, the Elvis Presley.
No.
Nah. It's a bit gimmicky for me, is that, to be honest. You know that they're all going to be coming out that way soon, all of them.
Yeah.
Was that 2 copies? Oh, different colours.
There's green and there's pink.
Nice looking cover though, there. HMV design.
Yeah. And that's the pink one. There's only 75.
All right, only 75 copies.
Yeah. Number 3 is 75.
Have they sold out?
Not sure. I think they've only came this week.
Mm.
Shall I open it?
Why not?
I've not opened it yet. I've been away in London for 3 days, so I only got back last night.
Put a towel down.
Yeah.
What part of London were you in, Adam?
I went down to Barking and then I was down.
Barking.
Yeah, I had a drop off at Chris's on the way, and a collection of some stuff, and then it was a family funeral for a couple of days.
Right.
So.
Oh, Patricia's picked up a Japanese Let's Be Friends.
Japanese copy of Let's Be Friends. Yeah, there's a couple out there. Do you watch Collecting the King? Oh, says David Long. Robert Alanese's channel. Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah, I always watch Robert's videos. Right. There we go. I like that they're on the HMV label.
Mm.
Mm. You want to do a video showing it on the turntable, actually spinning?
How it's spinning.
I will, but I've got a very special something for that video.
What, a special record?
It's not mine. It's on loan. But this has come from Rockaway Records.
Oh.
What do you think it is? I'll let you guess.
Rockaway Record. It doesn't seem very heavy, by the way you picked up that box.
It's not massively heavy.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the Elvis turntable.
Yeah. Model 7 EP2.
What, is there an EP1?
The other one was EP45. So
is that the one that is that the one that Sean showed on his channel, or something similar?
I'm not sure. Steve got it right. So in November 1956, there were 2 Elvis record players released.
Ah, yeah. A replica of that?
No, it's a real thing.
All right, the real thing. Wow.
Brand new in its box.
From
Never
1956.
Never been played.
Wow. And somebody's
Yeah.
lent you that.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. So you're going to use that.
There was two versions. There was one version that only played 45s.
Mm.
And then this one is a 4-speed. So it does 16, 45, 33, 78.
Right.
And you got the SPD 22 EP with it as well.
All right.
So it should all be
as well.
It should all be in there, brand new.
All right. Wow. Look forward to that.
I don't want to go too far with it because
It's the original box as well, yeah?
Yeah, everything is just like it's been bought for Christmas and never opened.
It's not a replica then, no? It's definitely an original.
Definitely original. And they're like a suitcase record player, aren't they?
Yeah. I think I've seen pictures of them,
yeah. So that's one of my next projects.
Very good.
And if I can get it working, I'll give this a spin. Where are we up to with the comments? What happened to, does anyone know what happened to EPA Society and their channel?
Elvis Presley Society YouTube channel.
Yeah, Jamie and John.
YouTube took them down, but they can't get any explanation.
What's that?
YouTube just took the channel down, but they can't get any explanation as to why.
It's bad, isn't it?
They didn't get any copyright strikes. It just got taken down.
Right. I'm surprised they're not restarted it.
Well, they are still going, but you have to. I think they're doing it on Facebook and somewhere else.
I've seen them on Spotify.
Yeah, they're still putting content out.
Yeah.
They've got a hold of a home video of Elvis in the 50s, which has never been seen, which they're going to show. So that'll be coming up soon.
Yeah, it's.
I've just seen the Shirin Shroud comment.
At least we moved on from naked Elvis.
I'm not keen on the coloured vinyl, but there's going to be a blue Hawaii. What do I do?
Oh, you mean the liquid vinyl?
Yeah, liquid vinyl.
Are you on 49 copies now?
I'm on 49. Should that be the 50th?
Yeah. Maybe sort of buy it and don't open it, pretend it's not number 50, and then buy a proper number 50.
I want to see you shake that sand in it.
Has it got water and sand in there? Blue water and sand.
I'm not sure if they've done it as two coloured liquids or they've put sand in with a fluid as well. I'm really not quite sure. Yeah, I like the Atomic Wax channel John does as well. That's quite different. There you go. Well, I'll have to put one of them on the wall. Oh, that one. It actually spins. I've put it on a little motor inside, so you can press it and it spins away.
What's up there now?
One of the sun liquids.
Oh, right. Yeah. I can see the yellow label.
Yeah. Pineapple juice filling.
Don't be giving them ideas, Steve.
Oh.
That'll be the reissue.
Oops.
What do you guys think to Angie getting it wrong?
I've got no idea what that question means. Does anyone know?
No, I mean, which part?
Well, who's Angie Marchez? Is that the name? Who's that, first of all?
She's
a
Graceland archivist.
Oh, what, an archivist?
Graceland's archivist, I think.
Ah, yeah. I think I know the woman. Yeah.
What
did
what
she
I
get
did
wrong?
like, what I did like is when Trump visited, and she said to him, "It was Elvis who made America great." I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
So what did she get wrong?
I'm not sure.
I picked this up recently. This is a Spanish gospel album. So it's all the usual stuff, but
K-Tel.
Yeah. I'd not seen the cover before, so it wasn't expensive.
Yeah. Was that not released in any other countries? There was a K-Tel compilation.
Not seen it with that cover.
They did a gospel album, didn't they, K-Tel, in England?
Yeah.
It had like a drawing of Elvis from the '68 special.
Yeah.
I remember the title of it.
Inspirations, I think.
Inspirations, yeah, that could have been it, yeah. She said Elvis recorded Unchained Melody in the den. Ah, okay, that's the mistake she made.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
I think there's quite a few little bloopers here and there, isn't there?
We all make them.
Yeah.
A bit like this Israeli copy of King Creole. LSP. LPM. So is it in Spanish or is it in stereo or is it in mono? You decide.
No.
Hopefully it's in mono.
No Hebrew on that one, Steve.
Don't think.
No Hebrew text.
No. It's all standard. Can't make its mind up what it is.
Going back to the Unchained Melody thing, is it not possible that he actually attempted it in the Jungle Room, just like he did with America? I mean, I've never read anything about that. I mean, how would she know anyway?
You would imagine he sat at the piano and played it. You know, in private.
We know he did, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. I think he used to play Sweet Caroline a lot as well. I'd heard or read somewhere.
As the late Queen said, recollections may vary. So
yeah.
He may have played it at the piano and then somebody there got it into their head that he recorded it.
Or they have a secret recording they're not telling us about.
Right.
Yeah.
With feelings on it as well.
Pretty much you could make up a concert in the in Graceland and get away with it, couldn't you? No one.
It would be hard to top those live versions anyway, even if he did record it, even if he had recorded it at Graceland.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point, isn't it? if you rehearse things at Graceland, surprising there's no more tape surfaced from him just playing and jamming and you know, with the guys.
RCA should have thought about it and offered to build him a studio at Graceland.
Oh,
yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
that would have been ideal.
Yeah. I wonder if he just felt he worked hard enough as it was and he wanted to get away from it and separate the two. I mean, it wasn't until later years, was it, that he slowed down a bit? Pretty much flat out all the time, wasn't he, making 3 films and...
Brad's asking, how many times have you all been to Graceland? Brad, I did see your comment about living in North Carolina. Okay, thanks for that. I've never been to Graceland, unfortunately. So I'll start the bidding with 0.
0.
Once.
I've been twice. Well, at least we went in order. Yeah.
I went in 1984.
That would have been a good time to go. I went in 91 and 92. And I'm dying to go back. Yeah. I'm going to plan that trip when I can.
1984, it literally felt like walking into his house. The cars were parked at the back of the house. Rising sun was in the field. Everything was pretty, you know, it didn't feel like a museum at all back then. Yeah.
Would you go back?
I'd like to, but there's no connection anymore. Nobody there had anything to do with Elvis. It's all museum type people. It's
what about Billy? Is he not there? Billy Smith?
No. It doesn't seem to be a very good relationship between the estate and the Presley, the family, extended family, which is stupid. I mean, it would be brilliant to have them there when the fans are going round, but
yeah, can't be many left now either.
No.
Johnny's joined us. Good night, Johnny.
Johnny, 5 times. Yeah, but it's easy for you living in where you live.
Yeah.
Georgia's not that far away, is it, from Memphis?
No. I think I'd like to go back one more time and see how it's changed and everything. I really enjoyed Beale Street as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a lot more to see now, but it is a museum. So
Billy Smith lives in Mississippi. All right, he's gone back to his roots. Even he'll be knocking on a bit now, won't he?
He does have a video
channel. About what, 1940?
Him and his wife do regular videos. Very interesting.
If he was a teenager when Elvis was when Elvis first became famous, he must have been born what, early 40s. So he'll be in his 80s now, won't he?
Better take my pill.
That's another item I picked up this week. Try and get rid of the glare.
Looks really nice.
Yeah. I think
it's so expensive though.
Yeah. There's nothing anymore, is there? It's
well, they're very
yeah.
nicely packaged, but you're not getting anything new. And they charge a lot of money for them.
Yeah, I think with this
stuff just keeps coming out. It's just the same old stuff, but in very nice, but different packages.
It's just getting it on vinyl, isn't it? And
which show is that, Adam?
it is the. I read it somewhere. August 21st, midnight show.
Right. About 3 weeks into the engagement. Have you met anyone who was with Elvis? Well, I actually met Elvis, but not Elvis Presley. It was Elvis Costello. It's true. I used to work in a guitar shop in London, and quite a few famous people came in there, including Elvis Costello, and he bought a wah-wah pedal and paid for it on his credit card. But no, haven't met anyone who's ever connected with Elvis. No.
Depends what you mean by met. I mean, I've met Charlie Hodge, but I think I said 2 words to him and he said 2 words to me. So.
Oh, yeah, you've met him then.
Well, there you go. And the Colonel then.
There we go.
The Colonel?
Yeah.
What, you spoke to the Colonel?
When we were there, they took us to Tupelo, and I don't know if it was a coincidence, but he was there. So they arranged for the British fans to line up, march in front of his table, and if you gave him $20, he would stamp your souvenir brochure with his signature for $20. Not even hand signed.
Wow. Did you pay it?
Yeah, I mean, you had to, didn't you? I was there, so I paid. It's almost fitting that he did that. It just lives up to the image.
So you're an official member of the Snowman League now.
Well, I know how it feels to be a victim of the Snowman League.
Well, it's good. It's a good story. I mean, he did give you a good story to tell.
Yeah.
If you signed it by hand without charging, it would have been just another autograph.
Yeah.
So that's 2. So you've met. Did you actually exchange any words with Parker?
No. Bite my tongue.
All right. So you met Charlie. You could say you met Charlie, and you saw Colonel Parker. Okay, yeah. That's 2. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How about you, Adam?
No, I've seen people at different conventions over the years, but never. I can't remember actually speaking to them properly. No, just brushed past them. Have you, David?
David in the comments.
No, did you say you met anyone?
So if you could meet one person, who would you choose?
Only Elvis Costello. You can see Elvis in the studio doing a song. I suppose a predictable choice, an obvious choice would be That's All Right. That's Sun. I would have liked to have witnessed the Hound Dog sessions because it's such a great song, but took him and the band so long to get it down. That would be a good one. 56. A movie song as well, like a really poor movie song, to see him get frustrated. Something like Petunia the Garden's Daughter. That might be interesting.
Like I say, I think Hound Dog would have been a good one.
How about you guys?
Yeah. I think Jailhouse Rock would have been good to sit and watch all takes of that. Definitely.
I'm going to say Feelings. Because then I would have heard something that nobody else has heard. Or We Had It All.
So many. I'd love to have seen him do New Orleans. That would have. Dixieland Rock. That would have been another good performance, wouldn't it?
Yeah, too many to choose, really.
There is. It's just virtually everything.
Yeah.
Maybe asking what's wrong with Do Not Disturb. What was bugging him? What was the mental block that he just couldn't? Was he just sick of it? Yes, too many.
I'd like to have been there when Heartbreak Hotel was recorded to see the RCA executives.
Panicking.
Yeah, they just couldn't understand it. They
didn't have a clue, did they?
No. But it is so different to anything else. Even now, if you go back and listen to that original recording, how different it is to anything else.
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
I'd have loved to be in the audience at Burbank for the '68. You know, watch him do Lordy Miss Claudie and One Night.
Yeah, My Happiness. I thought about that one too as well. But I think he only did the one take of it, didn't he?
I guess he must have. You'd have to be just.
They cut it direct onto a disc, so there's no time for a retake.
Yeah. Maybe he just practiced it before dropping the needle.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it would have cost me a fortune. There'd have been about 50 records. I'd have messed it up that much. Yeah, Trouble would have been good as well, wouldn't it? Oh, Stranger in My Own Home. Brilliant.
Every time I think of Trouble, or every time I get Trouble going through my mind, I end up segueing into a Shirley Bassey song. Can you remember? Can you guess what it is?
Big Spender?
Yeah, it's Big Spender, yeah.
That's what I was going to say. I'm trying to connect Big Spender with Trouble. Maybe that'll be
quite similar.
Duet.
Yeah, they might have the same chord sequence. I'm not sure. I can't remember now, but I find myself, going from one to the other quite naturally.
Yeah, that's quite a bizarre one. That I've never.
Oops. I picked up one of the Danish. They went through this phase of drawn covers on their singles, which is a bit different.
And they're quite unique, aren't they, those Danish singles from that period?
It's now or never. When I bought it, he put in a free gift, which was nice of him.
Oh, very nice.
Black ink stain on it, unfortunately, but had it not had the black ink stain, it's quite an expensive cover.
Is that Danish as well?
Yeah, that was a freebie. Very nice.
Yeah.
I've had a little Danish kit. This is the the EP, 1957. It's Rockin' Presley. Not a cheap thing. It has been reissued. Memphis Mansion, I think, did a reissue of it.
What songs are on it?
It's Hound Dog, Don't Be Cruel, When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again, and Paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to have to get the others.
Right.
That's the problem, isn't
it? That's how it starts, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't stop with one. I picked up one of the French EPs. And of course, there were 5 in the series. So over the
week,
looks
really clean.
Tracked down
nice clean copy of that.
Yeah, tracked down copies of all 5. Couldn't stop.
All right, it's all the same cover design, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, just different colour at the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice set that.
So got all 5.
Are they on the blue label or yellow, or is it black?
No, it's blue. Don't know if you can see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, blue.
Yeah, the Belgium EPs are really nice, aren't they?
I'd like the Love Me Tender, but that's another expensive one.
Well, that's one of the first records I ever had with my 78s. Was the Belgium Love Me Tender.
Right.
I don't have it now.
With the red cover.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a nice.
When I was growing up, I had no idea. All my Elvis records are from Belgium and Germany. Because my mum and dad were stationed out there. Saying I'm not a singles collector, I have picked up a couple recently. So, HMV Mystery Train.
Nice.
There's one for David. You'll know what it is.
Oh yeah. Any fool.
Yeah.
Steamroller Blues.
I've decided I want to try and collect every copy of Steamroller Blues. Don't ask me why. But,
I don't understand.
I think it all starts.
That reminds me. Steve, I saw a guy, a video, I think, on YouTube recently. A guy had a copy of My Boy. Maybe it was Mexican, and I wondered if you had that.
Is that the one with the "You'll Never Walk Alone" cover in the white?
Yeah.
I don't have that. I would love that, but that's very hard to find.
Yeah, I remember thinking I don't remember seeing that on Steve's video. Yeah.
No, I don't have it. I know it's out
right,
there.
so you haven't picked the set yet.
No. If you're going to choose one record to collect, what you need to do first is check that there isn't an extremely rare version of it that will cost you a lot of money, because that's where you always get stuck.
Yeah,
I suppose you have to check that there are at least a few variations out there as well, because if there's only like 2 or 3, it's pretty boring, right?
Yeah. And the last one was that. It was just one I wanted to put back in the collection that I had as a kid.
I used to have that as well. Yeah.
I think it's one of the best covers.
I remember when that was. I remember when it was released and listening to the radio every Tuesday or whatever when the charts came out. You know, is it gonna go up this week? I think it stalled at about number 24 or something, didn't it?
Yeah,
it's not bad for a comedy record.
No.
The thing is that the album was a really good album, wasn't it? From the 80s.
It was,
and it's actually From a Jack to a King that does it for me. I just one of my favourite Elvis songs. You can hear him smiling as he's singing it.
Yeah, he's enjoying it.
Yeah. So I keep ending up with more.
David, you used to collect football stickers too. Did you guys collect football annuals when you were football sticker books when you were younger?
I can remember doing it when a World Cup was on. But that's the only time. Something odd. I went into the record shop here. I also buy Bob Dylan. Now, why would anybody do this? This was there. Bob Dylan Lovesick 45 on vinyl. This was only available in a very expensive vinyl box set. Why on earth would you sell it separately?
Yeah.
I'm glad they did, because I picked it up quite cheaply. But it's bizarre.
So it wasn't a used shop then. So like a HMV or something.
No, this was a record dealer.
Right.
How on earth would that get out? Because the box set it came from is very expensive. That's bizarre.
Could have got separated, and the person who owned it might have died, and then
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was someone like me who started taking all my singles out of the box sets and putting them in a box.
Right.
Yeah.
Sold separately.
Just because they get hidden
separated quite easily.
Or somebody like my wife who said she would throw all my Bob
Dylan. They're a bit of a nuisance as well, depending on how. Brad's asking a very difficult question. What do you all think is the best sounding Elvis album, and what country is the best pressing? It's impossible to say, isn't it, really? I like the American original albums.
Yeah.
But the sound.
I would say from Elvis in Memphis, Japan issue, original. That's one. His Hand in Mine is probably one of the finest sounding records ever released. I don't know what version. Stereo UK. That'll do me.
Original Elvis's Golden Records, mono, sounds really good. British copies are also really, really good. The old Red Seal labels.
I think Elvis Today is a fantastic sounding record. and it's loud. It's got some kick to it. Elvis is back. Fun in Acapulco is a good sounding record.
Yeah, I like it. I couldn't choose.
Too much choice. Elvis Country. I've always thought the original of that sounded superb. Yeah. Yeah. It's impossible choosing a favorite Elvis song, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can.
Whichever one I'm listening to at the time.
Yeah. I mean, some days it could be Do the Clam. That. You just want to have some fun some days, don't you? And just.
Well, the soundtracks are quite good if you just play them for the first time in a while, and just, without having too many expectations, just put them on, and they can take you by surprise sometimes.
Well, I've always thought that with the
Do I come
Camdens.
across LS538 in Japan? Yes, I do come across LS538 often because it's about 2 feet away from me. But otherwise, no, it's not a record you see out in the wild very often. Shall I show it just so people know what he's talking about?
Yeah, we obviously know what he's talking about, but you show him. Me and Adam know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
LS538. There we go. That's the first Japanese Elvis album. And it's in a plastic cover that goes all the way inside and out. 10-inch LP.
How hard is it to find?
Trying to think of an equivalent. A little bit like trying to find a UK pressing of Raised on Rock.
So is the one on eBay an original?
Say that again?
Is that one that's on eBay now an original?
What, LS538? Is it on eBay?
Didn't he have one who's selling the Let Yourself Go single?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked his other.
Ah, right. I think he's got one
now
listed.
I don't think it's one that's been counterfeited. So it probably is original.
But isn't there a reissue of it done quite recently?
No, not as far as I know.
What am I thinking of then?
I can't find it, but sometimes the records are not available to all countries, are they? If the seller's not sending to Japan, it won't be showing up. Can't find it.
Oh, quick look.
The pictures of Elvis that Ben mentions. I used to have that on cassette as a kid, and I used to play it a lot.
Is it that movie compilation?
Yeah, it's a good fun compilation. And probably at the time, some tracks that I didn't have.
Well, the one on eBay is HP531.
Oh, that's the reissue. That's a lot easier to find. Yeah.
Okay.
Ten-inch repro. Yeah, the 10-inch repro is probably the one that Steve just mentioned, the HP version. I think I've got that one as well. Steve, can you recall buying the Jerry Hopkins book?
No, I can't recall it.
I used to have it, so I have read it. Right, that's what I'm talking about, Stuart. Yeah,
Yeah.
Most of the UK copies of Raisin Rock have got Canadian labels on them, Canadian imports.
Yeah.
But you can find there are a few copies out there with Made in England labels, proper
Yeah, I've got
English
one.
labels. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked one up last year. I never had it before.
Still looking for I've Got a Thing About Your Baby, though.
Yeah, me too.
Never seen one for sale.
Mm. What would be the best UK release in your opinion? Meaning all Elvis original albums. Depends what you mean by best.
Yeah, I was thinking
In terms of songs, in terms of sound.
Cover.
Yeah. The first one that pops to mind is what I already mentioned, that Red Seal version of Golden Records. I've got about 10 different copies of that album, all Red Seal, and they all sound amazing. And they're all from different years as well. 58 through 69, I think. Yeah, Rock and Roll Number One. That's a really good album. Better than the American first album.
Yeah.
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 And number 2's got the best cover.
40 Greatest. 40 Greatest, but that's a compilation. But still, it is an original album released while he was alive.
I think as usual,
Hits of the 70s. Say that again, Adam.
I says as usual, it's just impossible to pick one. For me, you mentioned hits of the 70s. I played that a few months ago, and I'd forgotten how good an album it is.
It's really good.
Well, it's Gold Records Volume 5, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
What?
It's Gold Records Volume 5, really.
Yeah. And it stops around 72, doesn't it? So they could have done a Hits of the 70s Part 2.
No, but that's another great sounding record.
But for album cover, it's got to be Rock and Roll Number 2 for me.
HP, very poor cover. Yeah, okay. So you shouldn't have to pay much for that. It doesn't actually sound as good as the first 10-inch LS538. Holy Grail. I guess maybe he's talking about records, CDs or something, collectibles.
Yeah.
Collectibles.
I think one of them for me would be this record player that I showed earlier. If I could own that, I'd be very happy. I actually bought one this week of something I've wanted for a long time. And that's the Christmas special.
Finally got it.
And it's complete. I've not opened it and looked at it. So I'm working on a Christmas video all year this year. Because I've got that much to show. But I've wanted that. Sorry?
Starting early, like Elvis, he would record his Christmas music in spring and summer.
Well, while we're on about Christmas, I added this one recently.
Mhm.
The Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Another Japanese, just because I like the cover.
Oh, those are.
And
Where did you get them, Adam?
All from the Elvis shop from Chris.
Uh-huh.
I think you've got that, Steve.
Yep. Patricia got it for me.
Nice on the orange label. That's just a budget one that I didn't have. And then this one, but it's on a small orange label.
Oh, yeah, that's a hard one to find, is that? Yeah.
And again,
That's
David.
Japanese. Looks like a nice clean copy.
It's very clean, and the vinyl on it's
hard to find that in clean condition.
Yeah. So there were a few more ads recently. I said I was broke.
I'm trying to think of the answer, but I'm not sure what my answer is.
Nice.
So for you, Steve, would be My Boy from Mexico with the You'll Never Walk Alone cover?
That would be nice, yeah.
Is there a copy of Blue Hawaii that you would really like to get?
I've not got any sort of in mind at the moment, but I've not really looked. There will be, but I've not looked into it.
My mum worked for the Deco record company, so you got all the records between 57 and 69, yeah. So you got all the best ones, I suppose.
Yeah, that'll be a nice collection.
The
gold vinyl.
No, it was. I think it was the reel to reel that he's talking about.
Yeah, the from Elvis in Memphis. Which is on the orange.
That might be what he's referring to.
Spool. Yeah, looks nice and clean actually. My real collection's getting there now. It's starting to grow a bit.
At what point do you think you'll say enough is enough?
I say it every week. I say it every week, and then it's
when the cardiologist says, "I'm sorry, there's nothing more we can do."
Yeah.
I'll never stop.
I think there'll be a point where you got to think, like, I need to downsize this a bit. But I don't know when that's going to come.
Steve's shaking his head.
No.
I'm already, all the shelves are full. I've got albums all around me on the floor. It's like, I've got nowhere to put anything, but I'm still buying.
Yeah, Patricia was just saying your shelves look under strain there.
Yeah.
Actually, they're not sagging. I will say that for your shelves. They do look nice
solid,
and straight.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
But everything's getting piled up like this now as well. So
I'm really worried now. David's got me naked again.
I keep branching out into new areas. That's the problem.
Yeah.
As soon as I buy something, you know, I pick that up. That's from India.
Nice.
And now it's looking very lonely.
What songs are on that? What are the songs?
I really don't want to know. There goes my everything.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm looking and
makes you wonder
there are others.
It makes you wonder who was buying them in India and who was selling them.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem like a country where there would be a big market for Elvis.
Well, there was a big Anglo-Indian community, wasn't there? So.
Right.
Pressed in Calcutta. The Gramophone Company of India Limited, Calcutta.
What's it called now, Calcutta?
Calcutta. Don't fall for this.
No, they changed the name.
Calcutta.
Is it still Calcutta?
No, but it's Calcutta. I once watched a ridiculous BBC interview where the BBC reporter kept saying, "How is it in Mumbai?" And the chap in India kept saying, "Well, here in Bombay." He kept saying Bombay. She kept saying Mumbai. Utter nonsense.
All right. Well, what do some people call it now then?
Well, Calcutta. I think it's Calcutta, something like that. It's
Calcutta,
close,
that's
but
it.
they've
Yeah,
changed some letters around.
Switch the vowels around. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that say? I want to see you all in suits and ties. In suits and ties. I thought it said insults. I want to see you all insulting each other in suits and ties next time. Or maybe the suits and ties come for you. You not pay your rent.
We've got to sell those.
I've got ties. I'm not sure if I've got a suit anymore, you know. I haven't had to wear one for so long.
I've got the wedding and funeral suit.
Yeah.
It's the only time it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, these days, it's nearly all funerals. So,
okay, Brad, thanks for joining us.
is there anything you're actively looking for at the moment?
I was looking for that for quite a long time.
And then you found it?
And then
I am looking for that.
There it is.
Yeah.
I
keep seeing Eddie use it on posts on Facebook, and I've been after it for a while and couldn't find it.
Wow.
Yeah. Finally, one landed on my door.
Wow.
I didn't know I was looking for it.
I'm genuinely jealous of you having that.
That's another one.
I do have the. I've got Jailhouse Rock bootleg book from back in the 80s. I think it came out. That's still a good book. Sorry, yeah. Adam, what was that one you just showed there? Was that one of Tunzi's book?
Yeah. Last year he brought out the back covers, didn't he?
Mm.
And I've been looking.
Is that the front cover? Well,
yeah, which is really hard to get now.
Back covers.
Yeah.
All right, you've got the front, you've got the back, and I've got the spine edition.
There he is. After buying the full steamroller, I feel like I'm going to have to collect the some of these 70s releases.
Mm.
Yeah, they do look good, don't they?
Yeah. That was my first big project as a collector. I'd always envied the picture covers because, of course, we didn't get them. So the first thing I did was get all the American picture covers, and then the UK ones.
most of the Japanese 70s ones basically follow the American front cover designs, but they didn't choose the same front cover for the full Steamroller Blues cover. Not sure why. Perfectly nice picture of a steamroller on the front of the American picture sleeve.
Yeah.
Didn't appeal to the Japanese for some reason.
No. There's a few interesting Japanese ones, though, variations.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite song on Epic? and I've been meaning to ask you this, Steve. Was you impressed with the poke salad?
Yeah.
Because you always said
I would like a version of it without the countdown.
It was a small countdown.
Yeah, without the 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, 1, 2, 3.
Ah, right, the up 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was great to hear You've Lost That Loving Feeling without the error.
Yeah.
And when it came on, I'm like, please, 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 yes.
I finally worked out recently one of the lines that he sings in that song, and it's if this suit weren't too tight, and I never heard it before, and one day I heard it recently, and it finally came to me. That's what he's singing.
Yeah.
If this suit weren't too tight,
because it's when he goes down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the stretch.
Well, that surprises because he sings it a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I just couldn't hear it. There's still quite a lot of lyrics in songs, right through from the 50s through to the 70s. I still can't hear them. Did any of you buy your bootlegs from Deke Rivers? There was a Sun single with Tweedledee D on it.
No.
Don't know that.
No, all my bootlegs came from used shops and online.
I actually like the remix wearing that nightlife look.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's got a good. Great in the car just turned up really loud. Same with the Change of Reality. That's really grown on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the soundtrack.
No, I don't mind a remix if it's done well. There's a lot of rubbish out there, but not going to mention any names. Yeah.
I always got a kick out of hearing "Oh Happy Day." It just works so well. Why the hell didn't he use it in concert?
Yeah.
You can tell everybody loved performing it.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. They did so well enhancing that track, didn't they? You know. I guess it's like the last concert. Someone mentioned really early on that people saying the quality is not very good on the new FTD. But the problem with that audience recording is the only thing you can really extract properly is Elvis's vocal. Maybe the bass, but the rest of it is just one mesh of noise. You know, a mesh, you know, maybe a good noise, but you know, and then you've got the volume of some of the fans and everything. So all you can do is take those down and make it more pleasurable and listenable. So
listenable, yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting it really, and I think if you just put it on and say it's an audience recording, there's only so far you can go with that.
Be interesting to know if the people criticizing it have heard the previously released album.
Well, that's it.
If they're
It's not
going
about
to it,
audience recording anyway, actually.
No,
As audience
no.
recording go.
but if they're going to it never having heard that, expecting
Mm.
it to be a soundboard quality,
Yeah.
maybe that's where the criticism comes in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard it, Adam?
I've not. No, I've not got it. But I've spoken to Anthony about how it was made and what he's done.
Right,
and I've tried breaking it down myself and trying to do something with it. So I know how difficult it is, and I just made a right mess of it. You know.
Right.
I tried taking his vocal and then putting it into the two channels at different yeah, it
is a good show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to it. I expect it to be a lot better. Yeah, Charlie Oates did, didn't he?
I always thought it was Elvis that got the lyrics from. The China that got them wrong. I know they sing two different things, but
yeah, I thought it was Charlie.
You're probably right.
There you go. Oh, happy day, August 14th, midnight show.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So it's probably out on bootleg somewhere then, isn't it?
would have made a good song to add, wouldn't it? And work on and
yeah.
I'm trying to see what bootleg it's on now. Let's see if I've got it.
Get your big book out.
August 14th.
Bootleg Elvis.
It's on Stage Power Volume 3, which will be an audience recording.
Stage Power.
Yeah. Have you not seen them?
Right.
Really nice sets.
No, I haven't. No.
It's on Tupelo label. Only the last couple of years.
Right.
Yeah, 24. There is some footage on the Sold Out Volume 2 DVD as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of that track, but I know there's some footage from that show.
Right.
So that'd be an interesting show to release, wouldn't it? I'll have to check to see. I'll have to check see if it's on any of the older bootlegs.
August 14, you say?
Yeah.
So did that epic soundtrack do well then in the charts in England?
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah.
It definitely made top 20 for a little while, didn't it?
I think it got higher.
Right.
Let me have a look.
Oh, here we go.
There are so many different charts these days, but it was #1 on the UK soundtrack album chart. Peaked at #5 on the physical UK album chart.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So yeah, it did well.
All right, yeah, there was a CD. CD called Oh Happy Day, and then another one called The Man in White, Volume 3.
Right.
It's one of the old bootlegs, going back to 2003.
Right, that's...
I wonder what the sound quality is like. We'll find out.
Yeah, a lot of these audience recordings, you can find them on YouTube, actually. The actual CDs have been uploaded. That sounds all right, actually.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listenable.
Pretty good.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not been a recent release of that one. Because that Tupelo label was releasing all the different 70 shows, wasn't it?
It frustrates me that with this live stuff and these rehearsals, RCA could have produced an album of brand new Elvis material in the 1980s. Because we have a lot of rehearsals in good quality of songs he only did live. If they'd have got the band back in and the backing singers back in to put the finishing touches, taken songs like that, Oh Happy Day, they could have put out an album of new material.
Probably too much money and too much effort required.
I agree. You could make some pretty good tracks out of some of those rehearsals.
Of course, back then would have come as a shock because we didn't know what existed.
These are the type of releases as stage power. And you get quite a lot of CDs, all audience recordings. Pretty good.
So they're CD sets, are they?
Yeah. They're a good way of buying them. There's quite a few. They seem to have stopped now. That's February 70.
Oh Happy Day was on Command Performance. Oh, that's one of those old bootlegs, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll bet it somewhere. Another one you made.
Yeah, cheers, David. You did make us laugh.
That's the wrong one. It's the right colour, but the wrong record. There it is.
Hi, Joseph.
That's the one.
Oh, what's that you got?
It's Command Performance. Somebody was mentioning in the comments. Was it David? That Oh Happy Days on here. It's a really difficult album to. Oh, that's on the front. Here we are. Yeah. Oh Happy Day.
So you had it all that time?
I've got it up there. Shows how long ago since I looked at it. I bought it in America in '84 when I went over.
That's why I always
I took a spare suitcase to fill with bootlegs because you couldn't find them where I was.
Right, guys, it's nearly 9 o'clock here, 9 p.m. and I haven't had my dinner yet, so
yeah,
I'm going to say ta-ta for now, and let's do another video soon.
Yeah,
definitely.
So see you all next time, and thanks to everyone for joining us.
Yeah, thanks. I think it's time for some lunch.
See you later then.
All right.
Bye.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
See ya. Give it another 8 minutes, Steve, if you still have.
Yeah, I'm free.
It takes us to 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
We've been on 2 hours, so I'm definitely ready for some lunch now. It's good to get back on and do something.
Yeah.
You got any plans for the rest of the day?
Relax.
Yeah.
I had to work on the garden yesterday. I have a policy when autumn starts, I just close the door and forget the garden through winter. So yesterday was the big clear up.
I did my first lawn cut the other week.
Mm.
That was a full weekend's work. Problem is, it needs doing again now. So
I got no grass. So that's all right.
Oh, you're lucky. I've got to go and repair the lawnmower this afternoon. That'll be nice.
So what are you buying next?
Well, there's still 2 FTDs to come, isn't there? I think there's another release coming out at 2 CD, Last Concert at Lake Toho 76. I know I'll be getting that. No doubt that Blue Hawaii is going to come out. I won't be surprised if FTD announce session set soon. So it's never going to end, is it?
No.
I think this year I've added a lot of things that I really wanted.
Yeah.
A couple of nice. I got my first Sun single.
All right.
Recently. It came together as a pair, actually. Mystery Train, Sun, and the first RCA promo.
Nice.
And that's why I picked up the HMV version. So then I need the US RCA copy.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get them all framed.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Do something with them.
Yeah.
And I've got a photo of the sheet music to go with it. But yeah, I'm really hoping for a session release.
One of the 1966 movies.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Mm.
You'll have a big promo collection, won't you?
Promos, yeah, I've got quite a few. Yeah. UK ones mostly. I've got a few American, a couple of Japanese.
Yeah. Sony Legacy. What do you what could they release this year? 26. So you could have a nice Loving You set, but I would imagine
there's not a lot of material though, is there?
No, I would imagine that would be one of the next making of box sets that they'll do.
I see somebody's put out a Loving You. Where did I see it? Don't know if you've seen it. But
yeah, I did see it, and I did wonder whether I needed it or not. Does it say what label?
Jazz, JAS, the new Jazz label.
Oh, that's it. Is it JAS?
JAS, yeah.
Yeah.
Available exclusively through the Elvis UK fan club.
All right. So it's a bit of a random release.
Remastered in both mono and stereo.
Ah, right. That makes sense. No, still waiting for my copy of FTD Last Concert. I'm hoping it's probably going to land about Tuesday. But that'll be straight in the car for a listen when it arrives.
Some people have already got it, apparently.
Yeah, I think some did arrive this week, and I think some have gone out. I've not got mine yet. Yeah, we'll wait and see. I've got so much to get through and play now.
I really need to sort out what I've bought. It just gets shoved to one side. I picked up the Italian GI Blues. His eyes always look a bit funny on the Italian ones. I don't know why.
It's the first thing I was going to say. There's something
yeah
about that.
I finally picked that up. It's been around for a long time. I never bothered, but I finally picked it up.
Oh yeah,
two discs. Yeah. And once I get started, like on the French EPs, then it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I'm slowly working my way through them.
Yes. You're definitely working your way through them.
Yeah. Well, it has to be done, doesn't it? if you're going to do it. Try and get the blue label ones each time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that 56 record player is going to be one of my next projects.
What you want to do, because they'll probably be watching, is when you say you're going to open it, get a Stanley knife out. I'm going to open it now.
I don't. I always feel a little bit nervous borrowing items like that.
Something like that, yeah, blimey. Survived this long.
Yeah, but I've got a plan to do all the different formats that were released. Because after the record player, you've got the RCA cartridge player, and it was short-lived, but it's almost like putting a reel-to-reel tape onto a cartridge.
Right.
So the quality should have been pretty good, but it was a format that never took off.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
There's only ever been 3 albums released, Elvis releases on it, which I think are Elvis's Back, GI Blues, and another one. I can't remember what the other is, but I'll do that one after the record player, then a reel-to-reel, then a cassette.
If you do a wax cylinder, I'll be very impressed.
Yeah, well, you never know, but I'd be impressed if I can get an Elvis album on one.
Yeah.
Right, we're 2 hours in. I think we should leave everyone alone now.
Okay.
Right. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.
All right, and I'll see you soon, Steve.
Yep. See you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.